Let's get down to business to review Mulan. Mulan, guys. Mulan, it came out. It finally came out. Not to, throw any spoilers at you, but there will be spoilers in this video. And yes, I think it's the best live action remake that has come out of Disney shit. And that is excluding 101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close, because Glenn Close. In case you don't know who I am, or you're just jumping onto my channel right now, hi, I'm Rennie, and welcome to my channel. I know you just got here, but please, feel free to like and subscribe. I don't have a fancy catchphrase yet, but why don't you just caress that like button a little bit, Tickle that subscribe. Ooh, thank you. Spoilers ahead. That is very, very important to share with you right now, that there will be all the spoilers ahead, because I paid the 35 Canadian dollars to get the premiere access to Mulan today. Oh my God, there's so much business to get down into. To keep it simple, today we're going to discuss the top 5 most effed up things in Mulan 2020. Number 1, all the songs are gone. The entire musical theater element of the movie has been erased. Reflection, gone. Honor to us all, gone. I'll make a man out of you, gone. That sounds like, wow, that should not be allowed or acceptable in any Mulan remake ever. I think the most effed up part about it is the fact that I was okay with it. This is no longer a musical movie. This is a martial arts movie done like the authentic Chinese martial arts way. The scenes, the action scenes are just so friggin' epic. They included the music in the score, so I was crying like a baby, when I just heard the melody of Reflection in the background when she was starting to fight. It was like, this is epic. Effed up thing number 2. They cut Mushu and Qiqi out of the movie, people. Mushu is now a phoenix, like a fancy phoenix that only Mulan can see as she's like fighting and stuff, and like at her climactic fighting moment where she's like being extra badass, the phoenix rises up behind her, and it's really, really cool. It's really cool. But that being said, the phoenix doesn't have any verbal dialogue. Like, it's not a character. It doesn't talk to her, it doesn't talk to anybody. It's just there and pretty. Okay, I mean, like, Mushu gave a lot more value than that. Qiqi actually is now a soldier in the army with Mulan. He's like a person who brings good luck. And it's a disappointing replacement, I will say. That was like the most useless change in the movie, honestly. Like, just take Qiqi out altogether. Effed up thing number 3. Shang has been cut from the movie completely, people. I don't know what's going on in the world anymore, really. Like, that change really upset me. And I think all the ladies watching can agree and understand why. Shang, guys, like, easily the hottest male character in all of the Disney Renaissance, okay? And he is gone, cut completely from the movie. Guys, no one holds a candle to Shang. Look at these abs. Do you see the abs? He was replaced by 2 characters, by a commander who is much older than Mulan and is kind of just a mentor to her now, and he's basically personalityless, and another character who is her new love interest, and he also
is totally whatevs.
Fine, there's nice chemistry between the 2, but spoiler alert, they don't even kiss at the end. Like, I was horrified. Their romance culminates in him being like, hold my hand, and she's like, ah, and then like turns away from him and like gets on the horse and runs away, and he's like, we'll meet again, Mulan, and you can tell that his dick is like growing crazy in his fucking pants. Nothing ever happens, that's it. That's the end. That's the end of their romance. You took this amazing character that was 2 things, divided him into 2, and now I don't care about either of them. That's upsetting. Shang! Effed up thing number 4. The villain, Shan Yu, has been cut, another cut, and has been replaced with 2 evil characters. I think they just wanted to be more accurate to like the legend and Chinese history. The Huns aren't the enemy anymore. It's now the Ruins. The Ruins? The Ruins. I don't know, Northerners. And that's pretty cool. But really the coolest part about this is that Shan Yu was replaced with two evil people. One of them was like a random dude who we don't care about. And the other one
is a woman.
And at first I was really upset with this woman enemy character. Here we are in this epic action movie. And the only two super strong epic female characters with lots of power are enemies. When Mulan is first ostracized from her army base because they realize that she's a woman, she like goes off on her own, and then like this evil chick comes and finds her and she's like, I was ostracized too, like let's join forces because the world will never accept us. And Mulan's like, no, I fight for the imperial China, like I protect the emperor. By the end, she sees that Mulan has been accepted by the Chinese army. So her most important motivation now is to stand with her sister and like make sure that Mulan solidifies her place as like a leader in the Chinese army, accepted by everybody around her. So in the end, the enemy chick sacrifices herself for Mulan. That's when I was like, okay, I accept this now. And they have this like shared strong woman moment. They're like, we're both strong women. It's really emotional. I liked that. Though I did miss Shan Yu a little bit just because he's so scary. And there was nothing really that scary about the evil people in 2020 version. Effed up thing, number 5. The hair cutting scene is gone. That really isn't the issue, I guess. The real issue is the fact that the moment where Mulan decides to go and take her father's place in the army is a non-moment. Like, it's just gone. It happened so fast, you guys. It's like, one second she's looking at her dad's armor, and then the next second she's in her dad's armor and out the door. Like, that's that whole scene. I think that's BS. We don't get her putting on the armor. We don't get her picking up her dad's conscription notice and replacing it with her flower little comb thing. And most importantly, you guys, we don't get the 80s beat. That epic 80s tune that comes on when she decides that she's gonna go to the army, and it's like doo 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 doo. I'm not happy about this. This moment was weak. Weak! And effed up moment 5.1, since we're sticking to 5. All the comedy that you knew and loved in the 1998 classic is gone. And has been replaced by some super serious tonnage and lots of really deep emotional messages about being loyal, brave, and true. You know, I won't lie, the loyal, brave, and true thing had me crying like multiple times throughout the movie, so I think I was okay with that. I'm a cheesy person though, and I love a good cheese fest. Cheese is good. The original Mulan had a lot of amazing, hard-hitting comedic moments, but at the same time, like, I was okay with the fact that they were missing here because of the cheesiness. What I was not okay with in the new 2020 live action remake were all the moments where they actually tried to bring the funny and like then it just failed. The entire beginning part with the matchmaker was supposed to be funny, I think. Like, I think that's the tone they were going for. It wasn't funny. There was nothing funny about it. There is not a single character who acts as comedic relief. Oh wait, maybe one of the guys in the army that is with her is supposed to be comedic relief, but he's hardly featured enough for you to really get to know him or care. Yeah, it's not a funny movie. So, to sum up, I do think that this movie was really, really well done. I really, really enjoyed it. It was really great for me. I went in not expecting it to be at all similar to the 1998 movie, and I think that's why I liked it so much. And actually, if Mushu were in this movie, or if songs were in this movie, I don't know how consistent the tone would be. You know, they created a very specific tone. Right now, no comedy, no songs, whatever. It's very serious. And I think that if any of those other elements that we loved were put into the movie, it wouldn't necessarily work. Then again, Li Shang! Adding Li Shang would not have taken away from the tone of the movie. It would have brought in an epic character and would have replaced two totally mediocre characters with Li Shang. Li Shang, people. Shang and this movie would have gone down in history as the greatest movie of all time. Let me know in the comments below what you think of what I'm saying, and if you agree with me or if you had any other thoughts about the movie, I'd love to hear everything down below. That's all for now, my friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or tickle the like and caress the subscribe. I don't know if that's my catchphrase. I'm just trying something here, okay? Thank you for joining me this week on the review of Mulan. You have brought honor to us all in joining us here today, okay? And I will try to bring honor to you all in next week's video as well. Stay tuned. Not stay tuned, but come back next week and watch next week, okay?